So, welcome back to Bearded Nomad Van Life, Bearded Nomad Relic Hunting, / Bearded Nomad Jixer Life. Anywho, as you can see here, look at that nice stack of stuff, huh? The two bottom boxes are 200 amp hour batteries. Got DC to DC charger, which that I've had for a little while. Got a Victron shore power charger. I got another one on the way. Originally I ordered this one to replace the 10 amp Noco Genius that I've had since day one. I'm not liking its performance lately. I know it's set for lithium battery, so it's doing whatever it thinks it's supposed to do. But I can be plugged in at work, wake up in the morning, and battery is down in the 70s, low 70%, and it's still not kicking back on to charge. Unless I go outside, unplug it, plug it back in, or turn it off from inside, which is a pain. I don't normally do that. I'll just go out and unplug it, plug it back in. So, and since the 10 amp is the max on the Noco Genius, it's not really enough. It don't have enough schnoof to charge the battery up quick and handle having the roof vent fan running and the fan that I have by the bed. So I do believe, I think this is a 30 amp. I ordered a second one. It's en route being shipped currently. Also have all the other goodies that I'm going to need. We got, I got the wire, all the stuff to hook up to do the new, from solar to charge controller, which is in, I do believe, should be, yes, there's wire. I got the proper crimping tool, more MC4 connectors to make my own with the wire for the PV, and then another Rich Solar charge controller. We got Linux battery monitor. So all this, most of this stuff is for the new battery bank, and solar set up 2 battery bank for, oh looky there, what do we got? Sorry. See. Oh. Dometic. Oh, what do we got here? We got a rooftop 12 volt AC. And then the back box, 200 watt Renogy solar panel. I fought hard to order that because after some of the issues that I've had with the 400 watt Renogy kit that's already on Mona, I was leery of continuing to buy anything Renogy, but I did it. So 200 watt solar panel. Also have the install kit, which comes with seals and the cover or the inside cover for this, which I doubt I'll be able to use due to my build. If I put that cover on the inside to make it look pretty, I don't think I'm going to be able to open my cabinet, my cupboards, my doors to my cabinets where my pants and stuff are at. So, being that the van build is not professional, so to say, since it's all done with very limited tools, and it turned out quite well, I must add, but, it doesn't look as pretty as the people with money to pay for professional builds, but I'm about practical and using it versus how it looks. I didn't have that luxury getting into van life. But yeah, with the way my build is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use the cover, but I will be using. It's got wiring, it's got seals, all kinds of stuff, and then that bag of wiring is the wiring kit that Dometic that they sell. So just shy of $2,000 for the AC unit, $400 for the wiring kit, I think it was, and then $300 for the install kit. So that way you get the bars and the hardware bolts. It's funny that should come with the AC unit for the price, but Dometic's got a little niche there for making extra money, or they could just include it together and make the price whatever, But yeah, so we have the AC. Today was the last day of the excessive heat here in Pennsylvania. Tomorrow is supposed to be warm and sticky, but then we're supposed to get a break. Of course, it happens just as I got to go back to work. So instead of being able to, I tried to get up on the van today, but due to the fact that I've been up since Monday morning, not sleeping well due to the heat and humidity. I don't sleep good to begin with, but even it's been even worse because of the heat and humidity. I didn't get to do anything with the roof deck, but back half of the roof deck is probably most of it's coming off. The third ladder rack from the back in, I'm going to have to cut the center part of the center 2/3 or so of the crossbar out. Probably gonna leave plank on each side. It'll give me enough room to put the Dometic RTX 1000 in. But I need to put it. It's gonna be back behind, because originally I did the front half of the roof deck first. Then I went and bought more of the plank boards from the old guy that I got the planks from, and finished it off later at a later date. So to make it fit, where I'm gonna have to cut it, I'm gonna cut through the one of the cross supports in the roof for the van. Not sure how that's gonna work out, but we will find out, I guess. So, but yeah, by the time hopefully the next heat wave comes around, I will have good AC with 400 amp hour battery bank. The 200 watt solar panel is actually going to go up front where the three 100 watters are. Not sure why, but a couple weeks ago, I slept in Lancaster right there where my mailbox thing is, and woke up and noticed my charge controller had the symbol for nighttime, and it was daytime. And I came here to my storage. I had an extra inline fuse. That inline fuse, replaced it, and everything worked for a few minutes, and then it stopped working again, so I'm guessing it blew that fuse. Not sure what blew that fuse or why. So the four 100 amp or the four 100 watt solar panels, these three in the front are going to come off. The 200 watt is going to go in its place and that's going to be the single solo solar panel for the house batteries, which I do have underneath the bag of wiring. There's a box there. That's another match lithium battery to match my house battery that I have now currently. It's been about 9 months since I bought the one that's in the van, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay to put a brand new one with a 9 month to a year old lithium battery, to double that battery bank to 200 amp hours. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I did have to go get a new gym membership at Planet Fitness now, because all three of my Anytime Fitnesses in my county closed up. So to make it easier on myself, for how I was getting showers, I figured I deemed it easier if I just go get another gym membership for Planet Fitness, and I got the black card membership, so I can use Planet Fitness anywhere in the world. And the one that's right by my postal connections actually is open 24 hours, Monday through Thursday into Friday, and then they close, I think, at 9 o'clock Friday night, open up at 4 a.m. Saturday, close at 10 or 11, and then open back up Sunday morning, close Sunday night, open back up Monday morning, and then are open 24 hours through Friday night. But yeah, so I just got signed up for that today, and they actually have massage chairs and hydro massage beds and tanning beds, which my Anytime Fitness did not have. So, and I was paying $5 more a month than I am for Planet Fitness. So I must say that Planet Fitness, kudos to them, that good quality services for a good price. But yeah, so that's the dealio with the van. Oh, and Mona got new sneakers. She got some real nice sneakers. We gave her some meaty looking beauties. She also just got her all new suspension, front coil springs, rear leaf springs, all 4 shocks, new steering box, evap leak was fixed, front end alignment and new upper lower ball joints, both sides in the front, even though I just had that done, about 2 years ago, because the suspension was original and wore out. And according to my buddy who works at the garage where I took it, he said when he took the shocks off, he said, first thing he said to me when I got there to pick it up, he says, just so you know, your shocks were original from 2008. Nobody that had this as a work van ever did the shocks, which doesn't surprise me, for the fact that when I did the transmission fluid back at 60-some thousand miles, the dust plug was still in the transmission pan, which tells me that nobody ever dropped the transmission pan. It still had the factory seal, and I could tell I've done enough transmission fluid and filter changes that I know that seal was never broke until I did it. So it doesn't surprise me that whoever owned this van before me didn't even do anything with the shocks. They didn't even replace the shocks ever. They just left her old suspension just get worse and worse, which then in turn destroyed a brand new set of upper lower ball joints. Because for inspection, my buddy said it won't fail at this time, but he said by next year you're gonna need upper lower ball joints. So I had him do that as well. So Mona Van Lisa is in some really good condition right now. Lots of new parts on her. So hopefully motor and transmission continue to treat me well and we'll be okay. Because now, since I've spent all this money on AC and batteries and all the stuff to install said setup, yeah, there's no money left for a new motor now anymore. So let's hope, keep your fingers crossed, that Mona's motor continues, and it's at 212,000 miles. So, and it's the notorious 4.6. I know it's got a slight head gasket leak if I go over 3,000 RPMs. I got to check engine light for misfire because it's pushing coolant into the spark plug into the cylinder and creates a misfire. So I do not take her over 3,000 RPM to avoid that. But so we gotta hope that it keeps on hanging on. But yeah. Is that? Oh, that's okay. That's the light shot. The light, different lights, light from in the storage and the light from on the building. I was like, is that a two-tone paint job? Like there was a stripe going back, but no, that's just the lighting. Cause there's my shadow in my head. Beep 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 beep. Ding 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 ding. Don't mind me. I'm sleep deprived. So now and actually I'm still, I don't know how, don't ask me how I'm still awake. I have not drank, I didn't consume any NOS energy drinks. I haven't taken anything to help keep me awake. How I still have energy and I'm wide awake, I don't know. I would love to be able to pull the Mona over here and start taking off the solar panels, but it's after midnight. So if I use my cordless drill impact and it makes noise, it'll echo, and then I got neighbors on the other side of this building, and last time I used my impact driver, they actually called the cops, and the cops showed up asking if I heard any gunshots. Yeah. So don't feel like dealing with the popo. So I can't even, and like now I'm in temperature-wise, it's actually very nice right now. Like I said, tried earlier today. Had Mona parked right here. Right here. And got up on the roof, and the heat and humidity, real feel was like 105 or 107 here in where I'm at in Pennsylvania. So, quickly there was no way I had to get down off the roof so I wouldn't fall off the roof and die from internal bleeding since I'm on blood thinners. So now is the perfect time for me to do the work, but I can't because of noise ordinance. So, and since I don't have anybody with a garage that has a door high enough for Mona to fit in now, that I can have access to 24 hours a day for 2-3 days out of shot, I'm stuck and forced to figure something else out or wait till I can do it during the day. So hopefully here now, since it is Wednesday now, so hopefully later today. Fingers crossed it's not supposed to be as hot and humid, so hoping that I can get the solar panels off, because whatever popped that, well, I'll tell you what, my videos are like going down the freeway, and I get off, going down the interstate, get off an exit, get back on, get off another exit, get back on. I'm sorry, I apologize. But yeah, back to the fuse. I'm not sure what tripped it. I'm going to have to test each individual solar panel with my multimeter to make sure to see if there's one that's doing something excessive. Renogy's panels, like most panels, they have that little brain box. And it's supposed to, like if you're in partial shaded or it's cloudy, you still produce some solar. It somehow makes the solar panels still suck up solar. And I'm thinking at least one of them must have decided to go haywire. I am hoping that at least 2 of those panels are still good, because 2 of those is what I'm going to use on the very back part of the roof deck. The part that I'm going to try to salvage and keep up there is going to be either home to 1 or 2, or possibly, well, I'm hoping to be able to keep, actually, you know what, that'll work out better. I'm hoping to keep one here on this, where this one's at on the side, and then one on the other side of the roof vent fan. And those 2 will be for the AC battery bank going down to the charge controller, which I believe I'm going to put the batteries and all that in the garage under my bed. Because I do not have any room, and I'm not about to try to run the wiring from up here all the way back to the AC unit. If I do it back here, it's just a straight boop. It'll be still a pain to try to run the wiring, but it's the only problem with doing this stuff after you already build your van home out. And I don't have, like I said, since I don't have access to a garage and the ability to remove and undo my build, to redo my build, I don't have that luxury. So it makes for quite the stressful situation when you don't have access to a garage bay and space to do said work. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see how fast I can try to get the AC in. Hopefully get it in before the next heat wave. But I'll try my best to get some footage of the install of all this stuff, and get it uploaded to YouTube for y'all. And so until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, fight for love, not hate. Be kind to yourself. I should really take my own advice on that one. I'm definitely not kind to myself lately, mentally, emotionally. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. The world's a really messed up place here. The last couple years. So, yeah. But anywho, so I will catch you all in the next one. And remember, I love y'all. Peace.